Good day, mates. Welcome back to the range. My name is Matt. We've got an ammunition review today in 5.56 NATO from our friends at Global Ordnance from my homeland, Australian Defence Industries, or ADI. This is our 62 grain full metal jacket SS109. Let's throw him on the table and talk about what we're going to do today, mate. You'll have to forgive my poor attempt at an Australian accent. Sometimes I try to have a little bit of fun out here and I go a little too far with the dad jokes. But for our 5.56 testing, we have a wide variety of barrel lengths from 7.5 inch all the way up to and including 22 inch. We have our Pro Pal Digital DLX at about 12 feet. It's around 70 to 75 degrees outside today. We're basically doing a function check, small term reliability, and after we've collected our velocity figures, we're going to step out to 100 and probably 200 yards to do a practical accuracy test, and then we'll send you on your merry way. In full transparency, Global Ordnance sent this along with a bunch of other ammunition over here for me to demo and do reviews on over the summer. They're a huge supporter of the channel, and I thank them very much for helping me out. We'll start with our shortest barrel length. This is our 7.5 inch pistol build from Palmetto State Armory. Got the X2 Dev Group Jackal charging handle and muzzle device from Covenant Gunworks. I do believe I have a link to their site in my link tree. Got the Bushnell TRS 25 up top, probably my least favorite red dot. Fresh battery, and it is pretty faint and looks like a smudge mark compared to some other dots. Probably should put a primary arms up there at some point. See what kind of muzzle flash we get from this. No muzzle flash detected. I do want to note that how this is stored or something inside of it, it smells almost like an adhesive when you crack open the ammo can. Pretty strong smell, so if you're weak to some strong smells, be advised. And now for our 10.5 inch, this is our SBR from Palmetto State Armory. Have the Battle Arms safety selectors, Radion ambidextrous charging handle, got the Magpul backup iron sights on here, got a Rise Armament trigger in there, very, very nice single stage trigger. Still no muzzle flash detected, so whatever powder ADI is using, it's got some good flash suppressant in it. Now on to our 14.5 inch barrel. This is from Pro 2A Tactical. I picked up a 9x39 and this upper a little while ago from them. As far as our uppers go, I have no complaints. Build quality is just as good, if not better, than Palmetto State Armory, and any other AR that I've laid my hands on. Can't complain. I do have an affiliate with them. Probably can't put it in the description below because, you know, that's bad juju for YouTube. So if you were looking at picking something up and you want to kick something back to my channel for helping you out, you know, send me a DM on Instagram or Facebook and I'll send you the affiliate link to this and you can be on your merry way. Got the primary arms 3X Cyclops up top that we borrowed off the 10.5 inch. And now onto our 16 inch. This is our Springfield Hellion or Croatian VHS2 rifle. We got a Yankee Hill single port QD muzzle brake up front. Got a primary arms 1:6 second focal plane scope up top. Got it in an American Defense Manufacturing mount. I love all of their QD mounts. Very good luck with those. Got our KCI windowed P-mags here. I think I got those from Global Ordnance. This is a pretty good bullpup. I would say the only complaints I have so far, which is generally a complaint about all bullpups, is the trigger on this thing absolutely sucks. It's long. It's got a mushy break. Someone please make a trigger pack for it. But otherwise, it's a very soft recoiling gun. It handles very, very well, and I like that you can flip the sides to either eject to the left if you're left-handed or eject to the right if you're right-handed, and you don't need any special conversion kits afterwards. You just follow the manual of arms and you can swap from each side. And now onto our 20-inch. This is from Palmetto State Armory. This is their premium line, the double chrome lined barrel from FN, 1 in 7 twists. Got an old Yankee Hill muzzle brake up front, Chinesium stag charging handle that I haven't broke yet. That was from like, what, 4 Black Fridays ago? I don't remember. Got the KCI steel AR-15 magazines. Oh, didn't get lock back on the last round. Interesting. That could be either the magazine. Looks like that's a magazine problem. And finally, Mr. Armor Slayer. This is our 22-inch TC Compass. Had this in an Oryx chassis, so this is a very rigid setup for doing accuracy tests. Got a Yankee Hill 3-port QD muzzle brake up front. Got the primary arms 4-16 first focal plane scope on here. It's probably one of my top picks for a budget first focal plane scope with a decent amount of magnification on it. It's a little longer than some other 16 power scopes, but so far it's offering me pretty good clarity. The brightness on it is very bright when you need that daytime bright, and you can adjust the parallax down to 20 yards. So it works pretty good for me for armor slaying. Hard primer there. Or the trigger didn't reset. And that's all she wrote, folks. Here is our ADI M855 at 100 yards. It was around 80 degrees outside today. We are using the 22-inch TC Compass, the JK Armament rifle kit. Got a primary arms 16 power first focal plane scope on there in the lead sled from a bench. This is pretty much par for the course for US made M855, 2.234 inches for the first group, 2.176 inches for the second group. The velocity on this particular load from ADI is down a little bit from what we're used to seeing. Normally we can top out around 3115 with M855 in the 22-inch, and we were right around 3000, so that lack of velocity could be a cause, or maybe it's just for whatever reason, like American M855, just not that accurate. At least in my gun with my skill set, your mileage may vary. Here is our ADI M855 from Global Ordnance, 200 yards, TC Compass, 22-inch barrel, the 1 in 9 twist with a 16 power primary arms, first focal plane scope. About 60 degrees outside today and calm, overcast day, 2.421 inches. Not bad if I do say so myself. Well, there you have it, another 5.56 NATO test in the bag out here at the range. Whatever variance there is in this M855 bullet from ADI has us producing accuracy groups around the same size as our domestic produced M855, say from either Lake City or Winchester. Now that may not be a bad thing if you're looking for a plinking load that's going to serve you well at the range and function in a wide variety of guns and is economically priced depending on the market at the time you watch this video. I wouldn't frown at our ADI M855. With all that being said, it's time for me to get the heck out of here, but at the end of all my videos, I take a moment to thank all those who help make these possible. After all, there's a lot that goes into these. Number one is my Patreon and Subscribe Star fans. I have a basic link tree in the description below. It's a landing page and it has a bunch of different affiliate links in there or discount codes that earn me a sales commission. They cost you nothing, and essentially I put all that money back into here so we can buy equipment, ammo, and guns to do these tests. Number two is Global Ordnance, again in full transparency, provided us the ADI and some Sterling 9mm and some other goodies to test with no strings attached. And of course, number three is you all for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you at the range.